Hello people, today I'm showing you my little workshop over here and show some items that I have and what I work on. So, well, here I have some boxes. These are not all. I have some boxes in my car, and I recently moved my brass and all my copper to this corner over here, and I have about 30 kilos, maybe more, maybe 35 kilos of brass, and these are nice heavy chunks, and most of that brass my mother brought to me from a construction site that plumbers left behind. They don't need it anyway. And here I have number 2 copper, all those nickel coated tubes, and those copper wires here and stuff like that. And the rest of the boxes are very bright copper. Also those copper tubes, they count as a number 1 copper. So I have about 200 kilos, maybe a little bit more of that copper, and it's worth about maybe, I don't know, 900 euros, a little bit under $1,000, I guess. It's just a rough guess. I have here 20-ton hydraulic press, shelf over here where I keep some of my stuff. I have 3 Pentium 2s here. These are not actually mine, these belongs to my friend. He at some point wants to, make computers out of them, adding those old school monitors and keyboards and mouses and stuff like that. And I have that famous Pennywise doll over here that I won from a snobby scrap pickers auction. And the next is my dog. She passed away last year. That's a hand drawing from her. Okay, I have some tape rolls, quite many over here. Never know if I use them all in my lifetime, but yeah, never know. Also a picture from my dog. Her name was Chippa, and this one is my mother's dog. She passed away recently. She had a breast cancer, and doctors couldn't do anything to save that dog. And my dog had joint issues, so the things were so bad that the dog couldn't, stand up and walk normally anymore. Okay, so I have some music equipment, a little bit over there, some tiny speakers here. Alright, so these are where my all chemicals are, and a little bit other stuff. Then some more extra tools that I don't use every day, but when I need it, I know I have it. some stuff over here, and I have some old phones, some headlamps, some stuff here. Here I have a wire box that contains specific types of cables that I might use at some point. Well, when I get retired, I guess. Some battery power tools, some normal power tools, and I have some stuff here, a little bit here, and that cable pile that needs to be stripped with that machine over here. Yes, charity scrapping is coming quite soon, and some non-profitable organization will get all of that money again. And the next thing that I'm gonna scrap is what I brought in today. It's a barcode reader set. That cost me about, was it €8 or something like that. Yeah, I don't get the money back, but I don't care. It's just for scrapping. Was this one working or was it this one? No. Yes, that one still works. You can see the laser line here. Okay, and that box, when we look a little bit inside, it has those rolls over here and those plain white stickers. Yeah, I don't know if it works or not, but I don't really care. And the other side looks like this. Here we have some electronics, but we're gonna take a look about that a little bit later. And all that I get from €8. So this is my workbench where I do most of my stuff. Here are some computers and screens. I have some stuff hidden in here, and here I'm trying to figure out how to make a homemade copper wire stripping device or thingy. I have brought some materials. I have put something on paper, how it should look like, and that's gonna be my weekend projects in the near future. Okay, so I have stuff also on here. These are quite nice to use because these are magnetic and that's steel, so it's easy to move them around and put some stuff on it. Okay, here I have different types of pliers, cutting pliers, screwdriver set, some knives and stuff like that, adjustable power supply and some battery chargers for power tools. And down here I have a trash bin, air compressor and the extra tank if I need to use that. Usually I use that extra tank when I change my car's tires from summer tires to winter tires. Just in case I will pump that full of air and I can grab it with me with all those hoses and stuff if I see that one tire is a little bit low on pressure, I can quickly fill it up, so I don't have to bring all my compressor and stuff with me. Just easy to take that thing with the full air with me. Alright, so I have some other stuff underneath the table, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, and of course safety is the #1 priority. If anything happens, I have a little first aid kit here from reach of my hand, and extinguisher. So these are the two most important things that every workshop needs. Okay, so yeah, I have something green here also. Nice little art. Okay, and yeah, that's my tiny little workshop. And yeah, I do live in a 3rd floor. I live about just the same size of apartment flat as you can see there. So there's the reason why I cannot take many items or big items inside, like washer machines or dishwashers or you know, stuff like that, because it's hard to get them to a 3rd floor, and someone at some point have to, you know, bring them out again. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a little video to the end where I have you know, moved that copper that was underneath my workbench to over there, so you can see actually how much that 200 kilos or 440 pounds of copper looks like. These are banana boxes, so you can have a slight idea how much it is. So alright, thank you for watching, and see you on my next video. Bye.